excitement, the emotion, the passion, epic highlights,
one-handed catch,
inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. This is Academy Sports and Outdoors H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Academy Sports and Outdoors H-Town High School Sports as we stuff your holiday plate with a feast full of action for the football playoffs. First, the defending 6A Division II state finalists, Summer Creek Bulldogs, took on the 9-time state champion Katy Tigers in a sensational regional semifinal. There's the 9-time state champion Katy Tigers, and here comes defending regional champion Summer Creek. First quarter for Katy, Tremaine Hill on the carry, and he breaks it. Hill blazes his way, 71 yards for the touchdown, and it's 7-0 Katy. Later in the first quarter, after another long run by Hill, he'll then get the carry and the touchdown, 14-0 Tigers. Still in the first, Summer Creek, Noah Spinks will connect with Jamaica Jones, 19-yard touchdown, 14-7 Katy after one. In the second quarter, here's Mason Hartwell to Scott Zulke, and that is a touchdown, 21-7 Tigers. Ensuing kickoff, Benny Easter has it, and it's full speed ahead. Happy Easter, 70-yard touchdown, 21-14. Later in the second quarter, Braylon Causey battles in for the touchdown, tied at 21 at the half. In the third quarter, Tigers, Mason Hartwell with a nice fake, then keeps, and Mason Hartwell has a touchdown, 28-21 Tigers. Now, Bulldogs threatening. It's Spinks, drops it off to Braylon Causey, and then Braylon dives it in, touchdown. Summer Creek led 31-28 after three. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. It's now tied at 31. Hartwell will go back to throw. He goes deep to a wide open Drake Hopkins, and this will be a 50-yard touchdown. Makes it 37-31 Katy, but the extra point was no good. Summer Creek now, last chance, 26 seconds to play. 4th down and 8 at the Katy 25. Do or die. Spinks scrambles left, then fires to Trenton Thomas, has it, and Thomas scores the touchdown. To tie it, they converted the extra point, and Summer Creek pulls out the 38-37 victory, and the Bulldogs advance back to the regional final. What a game. Here come the CE King Panthers taking on the Jordan Warriors, 6A Division II regional semis. First quarter for King. Timothy Potts to throw. Finds Darnell Bradley wide open. Easy touchdown. 7-0 Panthers after one. Huge second quarter for CE King. Here's Potts. Great fake. And then he's off to the races. Touchdown. That made it 21-0 CE King. Panthers back with the ball. The give is to Antoine Sanders, right side. He busts out of there. And look at him go. 51 yards for the touchdown. It's already 35-0. Still in the second quarter. More Panthers. Dylan Mitchell around the left side. And there he goes. He blazes down the sidelines for the touchdown. It was 42-0 at the half. More CE King in the third. Timothy Potts floats it out nicely. Dylan Mitchell with a terrific over-the-shoulder catch. Then it's Potts this time. Who'll keep, makes a nice move right there, and he goes in for the touchdown. 52-0 the final. King advances to face district rival Summer Creek Friday night in the 6A Division II final. In Class 6A Division I, the state number 5 ranked Dickinson Gators carried an undefeated 12-0 record into its regional semifinal matchup against the 10-2 Strake Jesuit Crusaders. There's the Dickinson Gators storming out of the banner. Here comes Strake Jesuit. Gators jump up quickly. Lorenzo Aguirre back to throw, finds Caleb Peterson. This is pretty, and that is a touchdown. 35 yards, 7-0. Next, Dickinson possession. On the reverse, it'll be Peterson who takes it around the left side. He races in for the touchdown. Baby hurdle, 14-0 Gators after one. In the second quarter, Dickinson pouring it on. Aguirre to Braden Glover, touchdown, 21-0. Later in the second, here's Caleb Peterson who breaks out of there, and he is gone. 80 yards for the touchdown. It's 28-0. We're still in the second quarter. The misdirection, it's Jamarian Payne who goes in for the score, and that makes it 35-0. Later in the second, Josh Bledsoe on the carry, and that's a touchdown. Now, final minute of the first half. Aguirre back to throw, and he fires to Payne for the touchdown. 49-0 at half, 55-16 the final. Dickinson goes to 13-0 to advance to the 6A Division I Regional Final. Now back in the regional semifinals for the 14th straight season was the five-time state champion Northshore Mustangs. The 10-2 Mustangs faced a Cy Falls Golden Eagles team on an 8-game winning streak while playing in the regional semifinals for the first time since 2015. Northshore Mustangs onto the field at the University of Houston. First possession, long drive, Javoris Taylor on the Wildcat scores, 7-0 Mustangs. Next possession, Northshore drives it down again. Looks like a replay. Marcus Stewart is in there, and it's 14-0 Northshore. In the second quarter, Caleb Maryland back to throw to Jalen Bacard. That's pretty. 22 yards, 21-0. Still in the second, same duo. Maryland fires Bacard, 13-yard touchdown, 28-0. We're still in the second quarter. Out of the Wildcat, Javoris Taylor is in there. It's 35-0 Mustangs. Final seconds of the half for Cy Falls. Bryce Marshall fires, and Deron Simpson, great catch for the touchdown, but 35-7 at half. In the third quarter, Northshore adds to the lead. Here's Caleb Maryland again, this time to Dorian Barnes, and that's on the money. Touchdown. Mustangs win 54-20. They'll face Dickinson in the 6A Division I Regional Final Friday night at U of H. We'll have more on Northshore later in the show. In the Class 5A Division II playoffs, the defending state champion Randall Lions owned a 28-game winning streak heading into the regional semifinals. With an undefeated 12-0 record this season, the Lions face the 11-1 Bastrop Bears. 1, 2, 3, defending state champ Randall onto the field at Prairie View A&M University. Second play of the game, Landon Williams-Callis shakes a tackle, and that's all he needs. He's off on a 60-yard touchdown. It's 7-0 Lions. They were just getting going. After a Bastrop touchdown, Madden Harvey on the kickoff return runs all the way across the field, and then down the sidelines he goes. 88-yard return, 14-7 Randall. Next possession from the 8, the give to Williams-Callis, finds a seam, splits the defense, and looks like he's going to go all the way, but not quite. Tripped up at the 12. Now, 4th and goal, snap is to Landon. He lands in the end zone, 21-7. Then, Tyler Skrabanek fires a strike to Ashton Johnson. 32-yard touchdown, 28-7. Second quarter now. Guess who? You guessed it, Landon Williams-Callis. Nice move there. 32-yard touchdown. He rushed for 330 yards to go with the 6 touchdowns. Randall explodes for an 83-20 victory. They advance to face district rival Iowa Colony in the 5A Division II Regional Final. Here come the Iowa Colony Pioneers facing Brenham, 5A Division II Regional Semis. Pioneers, Aaron Tenner on the give. Then, great move there. Aaron Tenner is tenacious. Battle still going to the 22-yard line. What a run. Then Carson White fires to Jaden Warren. Touchdown, 7-0, Pioneers. Now Brenham threatening. Zyron Upshaw for the Cubs finds Chris Guidry. Touchdown, 7-6. Try for two was no good. Pioneers right back. Tenner, 5-yard touchdown, 14-6 in the second. Later in the half, Upshaw for Brenham goes long, and C.J. Glover has it down the sidelines. 55-yard touchdown, 17-13, Iowa Colony at half. Third quarter, here come the Cubs. Handoff to Glover, pitches back to Upshaw, who goes deep to Chris Guidry. What a play. Touchdown, 20-17, Brenham. Pioneers, Carson White to throw the bomb. And this is beautiful to Jaden Warren. Touchdown, 24-20, Pioneers. But for Brenham, Upshaw scrambles, then on the run, deep to Cartel Brown, and he has it down the sidelines for the touchdown, 30-24, Brenham after 3. Same score, 6 minutes to play. Pioneers, Carson White in for the score. Pioneers back up 31-30. Under 2 minutes to go. Brenham at midfield, last chance. Upshaw under pressure. He gets rid of it, and the pass is intercepted by Macario Brackens, and that seals it. Iowa Colony wins 31-30. They advance to face district rival Randall once again in the 5A Division II Regional Finals. Up ahead, leaving a lasting legacy, we'll have a special report on Keyshawn Henderson, the nation's #1 football recruit. And also ahead, our Coach of the Week has his Northshore Mustangs back in the regional final.
The holidays were made for gathering around the table.
What is that?
Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy S-H-I...
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.
The holidays were made for gathering around the table.
What is that?
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. As early National Signing Day approaches this coming week, all signs point to a sensational class for the U of H Cougars. The head of the class being Legacy School of Sports Sciences quarterback Keyshawn Henderson. More now on the nation's #1 football recruit.
Do it together, hey. Together on me, together on 3. 1, 2, 3, together.
As Keyshawn Henderson led his Legacy School of Sports Sciences Titans onto the field for his final high school game, emotions were running high for the senior sensation.
Just trying to tell every senior, every junior, every sophomore, even the freshman that this is our last time just being on the same field together. I mean, you really don't get an opportunity like that again, especially to play with the same guys that you've grown up with, like consistently on a consistent basis. I just want everybody to be grateful for actually being on the field and just being together as a team.
A team and football program especially grateful to have the likes of Keyshawn Henderson over his magnificent varsity career. Closing it out as the nation's #1 overall rated football recruit by 24/7 Sports.
When I was first getting ranked, I was ranked as an athlete number 70 in the country. So just to be able to just keep elevating my game, keep working up and showing everyone in the world that I could be the #1 prospect in the nation, especially at quarterback when nobody thought I could, is just a blessing.
Prior to this season, Keyshawn was already making a national name for himself when, as only a junior, winning game MVP honors at the prestigious U.S. Navy All-American Bowl.
It was pretty surreal. It was just finding out how to be a better leader. I think that's what really prepared me for this season coming up, being able to go out and meet different people from different backgrounds. And you only got a week to really get to know people and really just get them to trust you to make those plays and make those throws.
In just 10 games this season, the 6'3", 185-pound senior threw for nearly 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns, while running for another 15 scores. His cannon of an arm and pinpoint accuracy accounted for a remarkable 75% completion rate, over 300 passes thrown.
I've watched him do some amazing things on the football field. To watch him keep a play alive is amazing. To watch him take a 3-step drop and throw the ball on time, and we break it for a touchdown is amazing. To watch him take a quick 5-step drop and get the rush and step up in the pocket and still hit a 15, 20-yard dig route down the middle of the field was amazing. It's poetry in motion. So as a former quarterback, when you see that, you say, man, look at that.
Keyshawn has received all the accolades while playing for a smaller charter school in the Spring community. But he wouldn't have traded the experience and opportunity for anything.
I told my basketball teammates and I told my Little League teammates we should just go to this school so we could play football and basketball at a young age. I mean, we was able to play in 6th grade, but in the districts around here, you can't play until 7th grade. So I was like, why waste a year when we already know each other and we ready to go? So that was our jump in was our 6th grade year, which is all coming here. And I knew everybody in the area coming here, so everything was just it was meant to be.
Also meant to be was the special bond between Henderson and Titans head football coach Michael Bishop, the former Heisman Trophy finalist and quarterback at Kansas State.
Just someone who's been there and done that. And I always wanted to surround myself with people who's been there and done that, who knows the game. And I know he's one of those people who know the game and know how to be able to dissect things through the hard things. And that's just someone I'm just blessed to be around.
The last 4 or 5 years has been great for me. I had the opportunity to watch a young man grow up. I had the opportunity to watch a young man strive to be the best he can be. I've had the opportunity to see a young man have his lows and his highs and still maintain, still having that eager attitude to want to be better, want to learn each day, to want to be the best so his teammates can be the best.
Keyshawn will next look to be his best as the highest rated recruit ever for the University of Houston, where this legacy school product will look to leave a lasting legacy for the hometown Cougars.
Accomplishments, I definitely want to win a Big 12 championship, bring home just the big goals to U of H, the glitz and the glamour that they haven't had in these past couple of years. Keep the train going for the younger generation, especially with this 27 class coming up. Just making sure that they know, best in Houston, stay in Houston.
And no doubt the best is yet to come for quarterback Keyshawn Henderson. And we are here on campus at Randall High, along with the Crusaders, along with the Chargers, with the SBC champion Knights, with the state champions. I'm joined by several of the local bankers from Stellar Bank.
Congratulations on your district championship.
Congratulations on making the state tournament.
This week's Stellar Bank's Team of the Week.
The Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
Present to you the Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
Team up with Stellar Bank. We're on a mission to help you and our community thrive.
You'd be better off using a push broom with the energy prices these days.
Always switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan. Just shift when you blast your AC, use your laundry, or even this leaf blower to when electricity's super cheap and pile up the savings.
No shift.
Yes, shift. Rhythm has the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Up to 20 hours a day, man.
I think I might shift myself.
Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, 8-Shot High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Last week here on the show, we highlighted an impressive victory for the Northshore Mustangs over previously undefeated and state number 5 ranked Rich Point. And with loads of great playoff victories under his belt, we recognize Northshore's Willie Gaston as our Academy Sports and Outdoors Coach of the Week. Coach, you face a Ridge Point team that's ranked third in the state, undefeated, and you guys win in a resounding fashion. What about the way your kids rose to the occasion?
Well, I just thought it was overall team victory from offense, defense, special teams. We played really well. You know, when you get a chance to get a defensive touchdown, that's going to help things out. I thought we did a good job offensively, controlling the ball, controlling the clock.
So you guys are in the regional semis for the 14th straight year. If you win, 10th straight year in the regional finals. What about that continued success?
Well, we can't take this stuff for granted. You know, this is really hard to do in this state, especially right here in this Houston area. There's so many talented teams. You know, it's one of those things that we're really thankful for. We don't like to take things like this for granted. You know, it's just really a testament to the program, to the kids, the way they prepare, the way they come to work, and just understanding, you know, we're just trying to get better each week.
So now in your third season as head coach here at Northshore, you're 11-2 in the postseason. That's pretty impressive.
We understand what we're trying to get done. It's definitely not about me. The coaches do such a good, tremendous job to get us to this point. The kids we have, the coaches that want to come out here and be able to play, they all got a hand in this. So again, it's just one of those things. We're just trying to, you know, advance and survive.
The holidays were made for gathering around the table.
What is that?
When you run a business, you face opportunities and encounter challenges. Some can be quite daunting. That's why it's important to have a dependable partner that can quickly provide smart, tailored solutions to help meet any need that arises. To keep your business headed in the right direction. Stellar Bank, helping our neighbors thrive.
The holidays were made for gathering around the table.
What is that?
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. In the wake of the Thanksgiving holiday, we leave you with one more Thanksgiving treat. Our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. Katy and Summer Creek, 2 minutes to go, tied at 31. Mason Hartwell for Katy finds Drake Hopkins for the big touchdown. They went up 37-31. But Summer Creek, last chance, 26 seconds to play, 4th and 8 at the 25. Noah Spink scrambles, and he connects with Trenton Thomas for the touchdown. They got the extra point and won the game 38-37. Amazing. Northshore and Cy Falls, Caleb Maryland, pretty touchdown strike to Jalen Bacard, and the Mustangs win. Brenham and Iowa Colony. For Brenham, C.J. Glover pitches back to Zyron Upshaw, who goes deep to Chris Guidry, and that's a nice touchdown. But how about this touchdown pass by Iowa Colony? Carson White deep to Jaden Warren, and he has it in a thrilling 31-30 victory. C.E. King Panthers, Antoine Sanders, he busts out of there, and he's gone. 50 yards for the score in the win over Jordan. Randall versus Bastrop, second play of the game. Landon Williams-Callis breaks a tackle, and then nobody's gonna catch Landon. 60 yards for the score. Then, for the Lions, on the kickoff return, Madden Harvey runs across the field and then streaks down the sidelines on a 90-yard return for the score. Randall dominates. The Lions are back in the regional finals. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. All right, great rhythm as always. Thanks for watching. I'm Todd Freed. We'll see you next time on Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports.
The holidays were made for gathering around the table.
What is that?
Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy SHI.
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.
The holidays were made for gathering around the table.
What is that?